Friday, my friend Jed went to his last tree job. There was a storm that came through and blew a bunch of trees down deep in the backyard. There was a maple tree and it had 2 firs fall into it. And Jed was contracted. He was supposed to just get everything on the ground. He showed up. It was a tangled mess. You know, what happened was one fir uprooted and it knocked a dead fir in half. And they both landed in this codominant maple, so it was just a tangled mess up there. So the firs were totally failed. Jed went to fall the maple, and the firs were gonna fall down with the maple. And he did his face cut, he started his back cut. And when the firs had hit the maple, it had broken loose a log, 10 inches in diameter and 10 feet long. And nobody on the crew saw the hanger. It was kind of hiding in the big rat nest up there. And the vibrations from the chainsaw knocked the hanger loose. And Jed heard a noise. He looked up and it was down in 1 second. It hit him right in the face. He died instantly. You know, didn't feel a thing, but you know, it's been really eye-opening for me, because you know, you hear stories like this, you hear stories happen to people, and my reaction often is like, well, you know, that wouldn't happen to me. You know, you might think like, oh, that couldn't happen to me. I'm really good, or you know, I'm really careful. You can't say any of that stuff with Jed. Jed was probably the best tree guy I knew, and it didn't matter at the end of the day. There was a hanger, it came loose, there was no time to do anything. Nobody on the crew saw it. It wasn't anybody's fault. And it didn't matter how good Jed was at tree work, at cutting trees. None of that mattered, because at the end of the day, you know, it's just a dangerous job. So so yeah, that's, you know, Jed was running the job site, you know, he was running the show. It was his call, it was his shot, you know. Nobody forced him to do anything. He thought that it was a stable situation, and he just didn't see the hanger up there, and it could just all end that quickly. So the reason I'm making this video is because somebody in his family has made a GoFundMe, and I'm trying to direct people towards Jed's GoFundMe. He was the breadwinner. He had a wife and 2 daughters. So I made this little tribute video for him last night. I went through like 10 hours of Jed footage. I filmed him a lot over the last like 4 years. So I threw this little tribute video together, and you know, the GoFundMe, I'll put it in the link of this video. But you know, I hope you enjoy the rest of this video. This is a tribute to my friend Jed. Wow.
Never gets old.
Dude, it's moving so much.
Never.
Nice job, Jed.
I almost had a wedge in there. Good shot, dude. That distributes the compression over a greater amount of wood fiber.
Didn't you make this belt up yourself?
You just put that little piece of rebar on there. But you know, this gives you a long handle if you're a skinny guy like me. Like those big guys, they can do those stubby handles on a 5-pounder, man. That thing swings me more than I swing it. So technically the scarf, I guess. No, snipe. There's 2 different openings. Nice one!
Out of town, oh, tonight, no down rain. Watching Good Time Charlie Friends is driving me insane.
And so that pops it out. Every once in a while there's a little metal ring that'll remain up here. You want to get that off. I was a construction worker. I was miserable. Got into a trade I loved, and like your whole life just gets so much better.
Hit yourself?
Oh yeah, Gordy's dogs, man, they're savages.
Foot locking is a lost art.
Get her, Jed!
It's funny how unpopular semi-skip is at a sequence.
Video is sponsored by Elysian.
Headache free here. It is too.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing. Oh, when your chain is on backwards, you have to file this in, making it way more difficult.
Yeah, for a second I was like,
It's a mess, but it's flat.
yeah.
I'm too deep.
It's huge. Holy.
It'll be like,
What a tree.
whoa, man. 2 trees grown into each other at the stump. They parted by like, say, 10 degrees each.
Yeah.
And that dude split those uprights. Whack, he nails it. This way, and it tends to swing the tree like a door. I'll take and skank this little corner off here, and that'll actually save that siswell out a bit better. This part's gonna close first. So there's all the side leans stacked up, and you can see we pulled fiber down to the bottom of my cut there. Come here, brother.
Jed, let me ask you, what's your favorite part about your job?
My favorite part, it is ineffable. I cannot express it. Stuff like today.
What's
like,
ineffable mean?
Cannot be put into words. Like seeing those tops hit the ground. I don't know. It's something about the trees themselves.
It's exciting.
Yeah, the way God set everything up, and then you're like a part of it. You feel like you're getting into nature in a weird way. That's, I don't know. That's all very nerdy stuff, but that's the only way I could even try to express it.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's a good answer.
I doubt it.
I love you, Jed.
Dude, I love you. Today was so memorable. So, we're there. That side's done. That side.